Hi guys, it's Neoxie. Welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm. We're starting episode 3 today, so let's get into it.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah.
We knew that
Your
much.
birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe.
I'm not sure what I should tell her.
You can handle this. Not without you.
Oh, I should have... Of course. I just wanted to give her strength. Is there other things to see? No? Okay.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me.
So she gives the same energy that
Sometimes
Rachel gives?
I think
She's
that's
dressed
what
exactly
kept me
like I
blind
dress.
for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that.
She wanted excitement.
She was looking for escape.
So
When
what
Sarah
happened?
became pregnant,
Oh, okay.
I thought it would solve everything.
So it was mostly like an
And it
accident?
did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always
Oh,
there.
okay. I can see the syringe. So she had like drug problems?
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Well, I mean, addiction is a disease. Like, she's not a bad person because of that.
No matter what happened, she would never do anything
Oh.
to hurt you.
Did she, though?
I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything.
Kind of like Rachel, right?
Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Yeah, that seems like a fair decision.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of
So
my
they haven't
life.
seen each other until that moment.
It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt.
Oh my god.
All the lives.
I mean, what did she do other
I
than
told
be
her
destructive to herself?
she'd been
To
given
herself.
the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it.
Like, did she hurt others? What did she do?
It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
That's a really tough situation. I'm not sure what's the right choice in that case.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I sent her money
Okay.
every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so.
They do.
But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel, I think I need to lie down.
Is she alright? Is she gonna faint? Or she just needs to sleep? Group SMS. We're at the Tempest cast party. We already texted Rachel like 8 times. I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we've got a pretty awkward situation to deal with right now.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right? Holy shit. Rachel completely
tried to
destroyed
clean it
that
up.
table.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
That's fair. It's not exactly up to Rachel, because she doesn't know Sarah. She doesn't know what Sarah did. She's not an adult yet.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers
Okay, that's
into
pretty bad.
our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Okay.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers
We know
around
that she
here?
is.
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
That's fair.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I don't have a lot to say. This is just a really difficult situation to deal with. There isn't really any right answer in this case.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
It looks like a fancy-ass fridge.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
She's gonna take it
Mrs.
for herself.
Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
At least she's asking.
Thanks. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm not.
Thanks.
Because this is awkward.
But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say that.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
He lied. I mean, he did, but
Sarah
I don't think it was
shouldn't have taken
unreasonable
money
of him
over
to do
seeing
so.
her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's
Yeah.
mother.
In that
I
case,
never
she
knew
is.
how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
Good
Right.
for her.
I don't understand.
Honestly.
You don't have
This
to
woman
worry
really is an
about me
angel.
or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Alright. Where's the staircase again? There it is. Let's go see what Rachel's up to. Depression, I guess.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
She has a really nice room.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. Be here for Rachel. Alright.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Self-centered, volatile, possessive, dramatic. Creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. I guess that describes her very well.
Cool light. This light needs more light.
She needs more light.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4, the individualist.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
We're just going through her shit.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
She gets like little notes. Perfect attendance, an absolute star pupil, indefatigable of mind and spirit. Damn.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
You mean she works at school? She does her homework?
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one? That's the one.
Where do babies come from? Show and tell. I don't know if she's in the mood for laughing though.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through. Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
I mean, stars are great.
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
Like,
Maybe
galaxies
it
are
can make
beautiful.
the world a less scary place. Back on the train, I said...
She might not like that we're graffitiing up her old room.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
It's a cute picture. Wait, I think we need to find a way to... Oh, okay, there's a bag there. Emergency kit.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber. We were so close to making our break last night. Now...
Yeah, it's kind of awkward now to try and do
I don't
something.
know.
I don't think their plan is gonna pan out. I mean, we already know that, because we know they stayed in Arcadia Bay, so... Okay, I need to pick that up, so let me check out the
I know
laptop.
something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Okay, it's about the fire. What's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when it's going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. All right. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please.
I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Oh, and we're gonna screw that on top. Alright, I get it. She's lucky it fits perfectly.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Should we read the journal? I feel like it's been like a really long time. Oh, and you've got some new entries. Okay. You can't trust normal people. Just ask Rachel. Her dad seems like the most normal guy on the planet. But he also turns out to be a cheating dickwad. Come to think of it, maybe that is normal. What sucks is that Rachel and her parents actually seemed to get along really well before. James is a new district attorney in Arcadia Bay. which is the reason Rachel's family moved up here from Orange County. Despite his job, James doesn't act like an uptight law enforcer all the time, unlike some wannabe father figures I know. Rose, Rachel's mom, also seems pretty decent. She certainly really loves Rachel and James, poor lady. Whatever happens with Rachel's family, it still seems like she really does love her parents. And maybe that's all that matters? I'd certainly rather have a cheating dickwad dad than a dead one. Oh. Wait. Alright. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? From what James told us, Sarah's a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drugs, not smokable and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sarah had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Anyway, now Sarah's in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James' money and to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical. And Rachel, I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. It does sound like it was a good idea to take Rachel away though. Wait, there was another... Yeah, Damon. Spend a few minutes with Damon Merrick and you can tell that he's a peace-loving guy who gardens in his spare time and loves unicorns and rainbows. Oh, and breaking people's kneecaps. It's the simple pleasures. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about the guy. I know that he collects on his debts. His name is written all over the mail, and he might even scare Frank. I think they work together, but unlike Frank, he's got a bite to match his bark. Everyone at the meal that night seemed to know him, but every time I asked someone about him, they clammed right the hell up. And you have to be a special breed of fucked up to scare any kind of sense into the criminal element of Arcadia Bay. The one thing everyone will tell me, the guy is bad news. Okay, yeah, we haven't read... We've been missing a lot of pages. We've seen this one. We've seen this one. This one, too. Yes. Wait. Have we read that one? I think we did. Okay, I think that's where we were. It's not actually a journal, it's letters to Max, like unsent letters. I don't even know. I don't. First off, was your money on Chloe blows this and goes back to having no friends again? I hope so. How did I fuck it up? One moment I'm having the day of my life, the next moment I'm awkwardly confessing feelings for her, like some dork asking the head cheerleader to the prom. Then she blew me off, because of course she did. But wait, that's not all, because as soon as Rachel leaves, I find a car. My dead dad's fucking car. This twisted, shattered, ugly reminder of what used to be my life. So I smashed it up, obviously. And then I passed out and had a dream where my dad told me to find Rachel back at the park, and Rachel set herself on fire. But enough about me. How was your day? Whoop. Then, when did you decide you were done with me? I mean, how did you know it was time to move on? I asked because Rachel and I have decided we're done with this shit town. We've had it. It's bye-bye Bay. But instead of just ghosting it, like someone I know, we're gonna leave a trail of destruction in our wake. For Rachel, that means burning a fucking forest down. I know, crazy, but guess what? I'm pretty crazy too. In unrelated news, I finally got my ass kicked out of Blackwell. But at least I managed to keep Rachel from getting booted from her play. I should probably be more upset about being a high school dropout. But I'm not. It's just another chapter of fuckery in the story of my life. So yeah, burning bridges literally and academically. That's how you make an exit, woman. I never hated someone's guts, but then later felt bad because you found out they're actually cooler than you thought. Yeah, me neither. Okay, you ever ate someone's gut. David got it inside his douchebag skull that he needs to start cracking down on me, which meant demanding I empty my pockets for him in the Blackwell parking lot. I went along with it, but just so I could wave my bag of herb in his stupid mustache face. I guess it backfired because now David is moving into my old house. I say old house because if he's there, I sure as shit am not. Oh, I also bumped into Elliot. He's super into me still. Everyone wants a piece of price. Ever been to therapy? It's actually kind of awesome. And I don't mean writing down your feelings and hugging and crying and shit. I'm talking about popping open the hood and getting your hands dirty. I mean, that's what therapy is usually. Rachel's awesome at it because of course she is. We talked about my mom, David, the fire, my expulsion. Rachel didn't want to talk as much, but I got her to open up. I'm glad I did. By the end, everything, I don't know, seemed a little less broken, I guess. My tripod's kind of in the way of this corner. Speaking of, I found this gnarly truck that I started fixing up. Who knows if it'll ever get running, but for now, I'm glad just to have a problem I might actually be able to solve. And maybe an escape vehicle. Stay tuned. Fixing trucks and fixing brains. Who needs school anyway? How do you know when it's time to take a relationship to the next level? I'm talking about my drug dealer Frank, of course. He wants me to do a job for him, picking up money from Drew North. You know, Blackwell's premier jockstrap, and now apparently Oxy dealer? Dude's in pretty deep, it seems. But it should be an easy job, and besides, I could use the money for mine and Rachel's escape fund. Which, speaking of Rachel, guess whose keysball dad's side piece I saw coming out of Frank's RV? I pressed Frank for info and learned that her name is Sarah and she's only been around for a couple weeks. Oh, and she loves the Droogs. Weird. Alright, off to make my triumphant return to Blackwell. At least I'm getting paid to go there this time. Fuck, remember that easy job for Frank I told you about? Yeah, not quite. First I jacked Samuel's keys and used my Jedi powers to get past Skip into the dorms. By which I mean talking about my lady bits till he freaked out and let me in. Took a brief detour into Elliot's room and read his poetry. Dude's got feelings. For me, I think. I'm flattered, I guess. Anyway, I found the cash. But then Drew and Mikey showed up, followed by Frank's psychopath boss, Damon. Have you ever met someone that you just never knew to fuck with? Knew never to fuck with, sorry. I hadn't until today. Damon started beating the shit out of Drew for the money he owed. I stayed with Mikey like Drew wanted. It was horrifying. I think Damon actually broke Drew's knee. After I gave Drew the money instead of holding it for Frank or giving it to Damon. Felt like the right thing to do. It was all so fucked. And the most fucked part, that I had anything to do with it. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any more dramatic. Wait, let's back up. Guess who tried to drug Rachel and Jack a roll? Don't worry, Rachel and I turned the tables on Victoria and gave her a taste of her own medicine. Literally. Sadly, the drama doesn't end there for me. Stupid Juliet got caught in the stupid fire and now I... Let's just say there's exactly one person in the world who could make me dress up in a funny costume and act out Shakespeare in front of an audience of all my least favorite people. And she happened to be next to me at exactly the wrong moment. So I survived, just in case you were worried about me. You totally weren't. But it wasn't easy. I had to remember what to say and where to go and not to flip off everyone in the audience. Not gonna lie, I totally killed it. Once I got past the stupid makeup and the blinding lights, I just let myself get lost in it all. I guess acting is really about forgetting the rest of the world exists and being completely in the moment. When I'm with Rachel, somehow that becomes easy. We ended up creating a new story together on stage, a much better story, because this one ends with the two of us escaping the island and sailing off into the sunset together. Take that, Shakespeare. Will real life turn out so awesome? Time will tell. The bardest bitch in town. Time has told, and no, it turns out that real life is not like the stage. It is so much better. We're leaving, tonight. Boom! Peace out, Arcadia Bay. We're headed to Los Angeles, home of movie stars, dank weed, and Who cares? All that matters is it's not here. I didn't believe Rachel at first. It's not that I don't trust her, but she tends to get swept away in the moment. Let's just say, she erased all doubts. What, you need me to draw you a map? We made out. As awesome as you may imagine making out with Rachel Amber sounds, believe me, it was a bajillion times awesomer. After a quick stop by Rachel's house, we're headed off. Next time you hear from me, I'll be an ex-Arcadian, just like you. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. I chatted with Rose, Rachel's surprisingly cool mom, and even helped her set the table. The goal was to get in and out of here without causing a scene, so we can make our escape. About that, it turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of her goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I know, Rachel was going full Destructicon on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom is not her mom. Rachel's real mom is Makeout Woman. Mind blown. Alright, so we can go back to the game. Should we speak to her first?
I can't imagine what Rachel
I guess
is thinking
not.
right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready. Hey, check it out.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly.
Too much light.
But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
They're not lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point?
They were real, though. That's not what
It's
you
all
wanted to
lies.
hear.
Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
Of course you can. She
And
raised
that other
you.
woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them.
They did that to protect you.
I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I bet there's like one other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy.
No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
I don't know what to say. This is such a difficult situation. Her parents obviously thought they were doing the right thing. Like they were protecting her from a life that she's not mature enough to choose.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her.
No, that's
Is that
fine.
wrong?
I don't think it's wrong.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Us?
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I don't know if the voice actress was actually crying while filming this, but like it's really realistic. Like it really sounds like someone crying. I guess we could go see
I
Frank.
think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
I don't know if you'd
You
be
do
into
that?
that.
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I guess we can
I think I might be
yeah,
able
fix
to
the truck.
fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered.
until she met Rachel.
I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right.
You're so cute together. I love them.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
It's getting twisted with David.
We never... That wasn't you.
Could have sworn that was me.
What was that face?
All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
Take a look at what?
Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
It is.
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real.
He was
Rachel's
real, though.
family isn't real.
Just because
This
they're
whole
not
thing,
biological.
It's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
I don't know what he said. I guess that's the one that
Something
relates to this
about
situation.
The whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it
Because they
from?
don't want to
There's my
face
cue.
their true emotions, their
Dad.
true feelings.
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe,
Except it's not.
look at me.
He's dead for real.
Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Is that Victoria? What a fucking bitch.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess
David
like
went
this.
through her shit. That's not okay. I will never
Wait.
advocate for
David? That motherfucker.
going through your kids' stuff.
Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've got to help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Alright, so I gotta pick exactly the right choices.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
So, the situation was a lot more complicated than you told me.
What are you talking about?
I promise I can explain. I
I
have
think
a
he's
favor
gonna
to
want us
ask
to
you
explain
first.
before we ask him stuff.
Can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank.
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help?
Oh my god, I'm not sure what I should be saying.
I would really
I don't think that's the
it.
right choice.
I'm your favorite client, remember?
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Oh,
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I
that
guess.
went a little bit too well. That's suspicious.
What am I getting myself into? Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing. I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents. So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now.
It's a cute photo.
Figures.
Sarah Gearhart.
What? Nice to see my work is appreciated.
So that's what girls take forever doing in a bathroom. Mad respect.
Rachel really is good at everything she does.
The young Rachel Amber commanded the stage just as Prospera herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott's Caliban, who carried himself with the mighty tension of a coiled spring. Even from the back of the audience, Mr. Prescott's rage toward his enslaver was palpable, an unusual and an admirable feat for such a young actor.
Thou art an idiot.
Yet the real star tonight in the role of Ariel was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Mrs. Amber's Prospera surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospera refuses Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Mrs. Price's authentic astonishment. 5 star.
Hang in there, Skip.
Still working my day job. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do in order to keep the dream alive, even if it seems like it's holding you back.
That was pretty useless. Almost forgot I had this. I haven't played with it since, ever.
How do you play with a globe? Other than just spinning it?
California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up. Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo.
Oh.
What do I want the record to show? I'd say I went down in a blaze of glory.
I thought she was only gonna color herself on the photo.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Stanwyck here, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of stuff that's interesting. 87.9 The Seder.
Still can't
Please
fucking
welcome
believe
Sergeant
that
Alex
David
Keller.
went through my
Yeah, that's
stuff.
fucked up.
Police Department.
It's none of his business.
Sergeant Keller, drug use in Arcadia Bay is on the rise. Is that right? Unfortunately, yes. There has recently been a
Mom
spike
usually
in
does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
small town like Arcadia Bay would be safe from things
Maybe
like
she
that.
believed me for once about never coming back home.
Or maybe you should stop
Demographic.
giving more work to your poor mom and do
If
your
Rachel
fucking
and
laundry
I were still
yourself.
leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking.
Have any leads on
Sorry, Ward.
I can't
I've got a real ride to fix up now. Have I ever watered that?
district attorney's office to get to the bottom
Did I have to water the plants in the other episodes?
Better than
Don't give
nothing.
fucking soda to your plant. Just go get water in the bathroom. What the fuck? Okay, let's go take a shower now.
Is Mom playing music? Huh.
So I was right all along. Rachel Amber's a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're a little sidekick now. Yup. You got every line of that play fucking perfect. How could that be? You've been planning this, haven't you? Wait. Oh no, you figured it out. I've had it with this school. Nobody gives a shit about me last night. Gave a shit. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. I mean, she did try to drug Rachel. It's not far-fetched. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit! Yup, I'm still at my house, just showering, then grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. Oh, she's playing like jazz music. I can't go downstairs yet, I haven't taken my shower.
No way. Mom actually sold her ring for $300. Because nothing screams compensating for something like a bright yellow sports car. Sports cars are really good for
Hitting on chicks. What's she gonna draw? A hot girl?
hitting on chicks.
Oh, literally hitting them. I don't think that David's gonna find that very funny.
I remember this. Mom loved it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
This card redeemable for a free breakfast in bed. Love you. It's been scientifically proven you're officially the best mom in the world. Happy Mother's Day. That's cute.
Can I just give that to Mom again for Mother's Day?
You can just pick something from her room and give it to her like it's new.
Shit. David really is moving in.
Oh no, how dare your mother have sex? With protection like a responsible adult.
I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting your foot down, a guide to reining in your unruly teen. Dr. Bill. Dr. Bill writes all the psychology books in this series. Like, he wrote the book that Nathan has about, like, teen anger. I think he also wrote a book about, like, teenage pregnancy that Dana had.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
I don't think you have to hide your old life when you get a new boyfriend, though. Especially if you're... like, you have a daughter and your husband died. I think you can still display the photos. I'm guessing those are David's stuff. Okay, let's go take a shower now.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay, my towel's probably in here somewhere. I don't even know what's in there.
Let's check it out.
Score.
Oh, well.
Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids.
Blue hair dye.
Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never
Wash
came
away
around
color.
to it.
Okay, so it's not like... It's not hair dye, it's just like temporary color, like Halloween stuff that just washes out.
Best shower of my life. Hot water. Don't let me down. Gross.
Hair gel. There is hair dye there. It just looks like blonde color. It's probably Joyce's.
I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here.
Yeah, I can see why that would bother her.
Don't go back to where you had.
I'm really loving the music in Before the Storm. I still love the music in Life is Strange. I thought it was great, but I think I have a slight preference for the Before the Storm soundtrack.
Just swim towards the storm and once
Did she color her hair?
again you'll be reborn.
Oh, that's so pretty though. I love the little streak of blue. I think I prefer that to the fully blue hair. Gives a really nice style. What is she gonna pick?
What do I feel like wearing on this easy ass thing?
Are those the same ones? I don't remember what they look like. Let me just have a look. Oh, that looks exactly like what she wears in the first game. Let's change, yeah. Cone of Fire, that's the one we picked from Rachel's place. That's so nice! Oh, I love the jean jacket and the chokers. Let me just have a look at the other ones before I make a decision. But I'm really loving this one. I am sold on jean jackets. Oh wait, but that's also nice! I prefer the jean jacket though, but this is really cool too. Let me just try to choose an outfit for 30 minutes. Ooh, that's very Rachel-like. She's just dressed like Rachel. Or me. It's my Canadian coming out. Plaid shirts, jeans. Okay, let's get this one, because that one was dope.
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
I love her style. It's so good. The little blue bit in her hair.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
I don't think they're very high. I'm pretty sure Mom is right there. I don't know where David is though. Can we confront him about going through her stuff?
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert.
She's the
now.
one who makes pancakes every
I
day.
can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
They're kind of adorable together though.
You know, you don't have to make me breakfast.
Oh, it's Mother's Day,
I'd
right?
settle for flowers.
He's trying to
You
make her
cook
breakfast.
all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
They're really cute.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right
Yeah.
now.
They're really cute though. I love this. I could see David being a romantic. I don't want to interrupt them.
Hey, who's there?
Yeah, it's gonna start shit if we're there.
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is,
Just for
something
style.
different.
She's just so glad
None of
to
that
see her
matters
daughter.
now.
She was so
Oh,
worried.
I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
We should have gotten her a gift.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom,
Probably not.
I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
You're not an adult yet. You still owe your mom an explanation.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait.
Just talk to
Before
her
you
for a
go,
fucking second.
David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
Mom.
She's such a bitchy teenager. Just be nice to your mom.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be.
She's actually not really a liar about this subject.
Even though she had pot yesterday.
David, the idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you.
I honestly
Neither
think
am
this
I.
is the best thing to do right now. Like they know she's already like going through a hard time, so you don't want to push her away, you don't want her to run away. So the best thing to do is to not berate her and just to give her a safe space. I think that's a good decision. I don't want to start shit. I don't want to
Well,
start.
This sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey. Kudos for trying.
Chloe.
What? I really meant it. Good job.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like she means it, but...
Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time.
A photo?
This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED.
What is IED?
We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day.
A little bit of survivor's guilt.
The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Well, that's very nice.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
Oh. If I take the photo, will Chloe do something bad to it? Will she burn the photo or something? I hope this doesn't backfire. I don't want to burn David's photo. I don't think he deserves
David
that.
looks so young. And this Phil
He's got
guy,
the exact same style.
They look close. Thank you, David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you
She
both.
just wants a happy family.
I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right.
Just tell her you love her. Tell your mom you love her.
What the hell?
Guns save lives, guns stop crime. Of course he's a gun nut.
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. Holy crap. This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
A car magazine? Okay, so I know we didn't get through a lot this episode, but I think I gotta stop here, because otherwise I'm gonna start another segment, and I'm gonna have to stop at a super awkward spot, like a couple episodes back. So I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.